the Commercial Vocational Education Society, ROC, the English Language Proficiency Test, Level 2. Part 1. Listening Comprehension. Section 1. Dialogue Comprehension.
Directions. In Section 1, you will hear 10 dialogues between a man and a woman. After each dialogue, you will also hear one question. Each dialogue and question will be spoken only one time. Listen to the question carefully and then read the 4 given choices on your test booklet. Select the best answer or response to the question. Mark your answer A, B, C, or D on your answer card. Please note, mark your answer as soon as you hear the question.
Example, you will hear,
I'd like a table for 6, please.
I'm sorry, the restaurant is full. We have no more tables. But if you want to wait about 20 minutes, I'll be able to give you a table.
All right then.
Question, what will the man do next? You will read,
A. He will go to another restaurant. B. He will come back the next day. C. He will wait for 20 minutes. D. He will carry out some food.
The best answer to this question is C. Therefore, you should choose answer C. Now let's begin Part 1, Section 1 with Question 1.
Question 1.
How amazing! My colleague Helen used to be chubby, but now she has become a slim beauty.
How did she lose weight?
She said she took in as little carbohydrate as possible and stopped eating anything after 8 at night. She also spends at least 1 hour every day on a treadmill to strengthen her muscles.
If that works, I think you should follow in her footsteps.
Question, which statement is true about this dialogue?
Question 2.
May I help you?
I would like to know if this kind of backpack is durable or not.
Yes, it can last a long time and it's waterproof as well.
Is it suitable for mountain climbing?
Certainly, this backpack was especially made for that purpose.
Is it locally made?
No, it's not. It is imported. We only sell the best in our store.
Well, the quality seems pretty good.
Question, what is true about this backpack? Question 3.
What will be exhibited in this room?
Modern Chinese ink color painting.
Is it a one-man show or a group show?
I think it's a group show in which recent works of several important painters are shown.
That's great. I can't wait to see it.
Question, where does the talk probably take place? Question 4.
How many courses are you taking this semester?
I'm taking 4 required courses and 2 elective ones. How about you?
I've got most of my credits, so I will only take 2 elective courses this semester.
Good for you! What electives are you taking?
French and photography.
I take photography too. I suppose I will see you around a lot.
Question. What is true about this dialogue? Question 5.
I am sorry, sir, but I must ask you to stop taking pictures with your flash.
Oh, is taking photos forbidden here? I didn't notice that.
We have signs here and there to remind you. Photo taking is allowed, but no flash. Otherwise, the light can damage the artwork.
Now I understand. It won't happen again.
Question: what does the woman mean? Question 6.
Do you see the woman in white over there? It said she is bidding on behalf of a big international company.
No wonder she keeps raising her paddle. That looks very intimidating to other bidders.
Now the price has soared to $1 million. I didn't know such a tiny little bottle could be so expensive.
You should learn more about art. That piece of china was made in the Northern Sung Dynasty. Objects from that period often cost a fortune indeed.
Question: where can such a dialogue probably take place? Question 7.
This is the newest construction in our city.
It looks so spectacular. What is it for?
It's built for multiple purposes. It can hold various kinds of sporting events, public campaigns, and all kinds of concerts.
So it's an all-purpose arena.
Yes, and the main stadium can seat an audience of 15,000. Would you like to take a look inside?
Sure.
Question: what will the construction probably contain?
Question 8.
What happened?
The power just went off. Is there a power shortage around this area?
I don't think so. See, our neighbors still have their lights on. Do you keep track of your bills?
I suppose you're the one who is responsible for causing it.
Oh, great. Now we have to move our dinner to the backyard and spend the night with mosquitoes.
Question: what is true about the dialogue? Question 9.
How did you spend your summer vacation?
I went to Biscayne National Park in Florida to visit the Maritime Heritage Trail.
What is it about?
It's an exploration of 5 different shipwrecks under the sea. We took a boat along the trail and then scuba dived underwater to view the remains of the ships. How about you?
I went skydiving with my friends in New Zealand.
Wow, that's very risky. I had no idea you were so adventurous.
Neither did I. It's the first time I tried skydiving, and I was completely overwhelmed by the spectacular scenery I saw from 3 miles above the ground. I will definitely do it again next summer.
Question: which of the following statements is true? Question 10.
Waiter, would like to have the check, please.
Would you like separate checks or just one check?
One check will do. We'll settle up later. Do I pay you here or at the cashier?
You can pay here. I'll take care of it. Here's your check. It's $126.
Do you accept checks?
I'm sorry. We only accept credit, debit, or cash.
All right, then I'll charge it. By the way, can I have a doggy bag?
I see. I'll be right back with that for you.
Thanks.
Question: how are they going to pay for their meals?
This is the end of Part 1, Section 1. Section 2, Passage Comprehension.
Directions. In Section 2, you will hear several short talks. After each talk, you will hear 2 questions about that talk. Each short talk and question will be spoken only one time. After you hear each question, read the 4 choices in your test booklet and choose the best answer to the question you have heard. Please note, mark your answer as soon as you hear the question.
Now let's begin Part 1, Section 2 with Question 11.
Questions 11 and 12 are based on the following talk.
If you'd love to have a trip to Paris but can't afford it right now, you might have a fabulous French-style meal at L'Étoile instead. The romantic and bohemian decoration will offer you a most delightful dining experience. Monsieur Sébastien is in charge of the service of fine French wines and selections from an innovative menu that lists fresh seafood, classic French dishes, and delicious desserts. Prices here are on the high side, but not as much as plane tickets to Europe. Besides, the food and service are worth paying a bit more. L'Étoile is a tiny place, so be sure to call in advance for reservations. It's open from noon to 3 and from 6 to 9:30 p.m. from Tuesday through Sunday. The restaurant is closed on Monday.
Question 11. What kind of restaurant is L'Étoile?
Question 12. When is the restaurant not open? Questions 13 and 14 are based on the following talk.
I am a huge car buff. I can't live without cars. As soon as I turned 16, my dad bought me a Volkswagen Beetle, which I could drive to school. When I went to another state for college, they gave me a Ford sedan as a present. Since I can earn my own living, I've bought myself 2 cars which won several competitions, an economy car for driving to work, and an SUV for golf and surfing trips during the weekends. I have kept all 6 cars, including the ones given to me by my parents. The next one on my shopping list is a minivan, since we're going to welcome a new member to the family in 2 months.
Question 13. How many cars does the speaker have?
Question 14. What kind of car does the speaker drive to work? Questions 15 and 16 are based on the following talk.
This news from Sydney, Australia. Well, the saying goes, every dog has its day. A laid-off Australian man became a millionaire after winning a $2.5 million lottery. Only a few hours earlier, he had just been fired by an advertising company. The unidentified man said getting laid off was a terrible thing and that he never expected this ensuing windfall. With this huge amount of money, he won't be looking for a new job in the near future.
Question 15. How much money did the man win?
Question 16. What is not true about the man? Questions 17 and 18 are based on the following talk.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your attention, please. Due to regular cable repairs, the cable car service will be closed till August 31st. It will be back in operation on September 1st after some cable trimming. We sincerely apologize for causing any inconvenience to you. We also hope to offer you better service when we open again. Thank you for your attention.
Question 17. Who is probably speaking?
Question 18. Why is the cable car out of service? Questions 19 and 20 are based on the following talk.
Whenever it comes to the word achievement, one must first of all think of prosperity, high status, or degree. To Mr. Wong, however, achievement means significantly more. Robert Wong was elected chairman of the Chamber of Commerce in Philadelphia in 2004, the first Asian leader in 49 years. In 2006, he was elected the first Asian chairman of the Rotary Club of that city in 43 years. The Chamber of Commerce is a commercial organization, while the Rotary Club is an organization of social services. The members of both are Native American locals with very few non-American members, but Wong, with his hard-working efforts and honest, amiable character, was even elected to both services. That suggests a firm recognition of his achievements. He is a very significant Chinese role model who has successfully oriented himself to the local business culture.
Question 19. What is the reason for Robert Wong's victory in the elections?
Question 20. Mr. Wong is a role model for whom to follow?
This is the end of the listening